nothing lasts forever. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Now it's just too late, and we can't go back. I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Okay, welcome to the perfect number problems. And before I even start, let's be clear, there is really no perfect number. But for this game or these problems, there is a perfect number or numbers that you can find based on the rules of the game. So here's how it works. Take a pencil right now, please, and write down the perfect two-digit number. Again, there isn't one, but just write down whatever you want. It could be as long as it has two digits, it's fine. Ready? Write it down. Okay, let's see how you did. Let's say that you pick like the number 99 because maybe your favorite baseball player is Aaron Judge, number 99. Anyway, what you're going to do is now I gave you some criteria or some rules to see how well you did. So you would get 2 points if your two digits add up to 7. Well, 9 and 9, 18. Oops. You get 5 points if your number is odd. So it's 99. So yeah. You get 10 points if your 10's digit is bigger than your 1's digit. So 9, is it bigger than 9? No, they're the same, so you don't get that. 25 points if your number is greater than 50. So here's your scoreboard. Let's see, if your two digits add up to 7, 9 and 9, 18, no, so we don't get the 2 points. If your number's odd, our number's 99. If it ends in a 9, you know it's an odd number. Can't make two even piles out of 99. So you get 5 points. You go to the third one, you get 10 points if the 10's digit is bigger than the 1's digit, but it's not, it's a tie. And then finally you get 25 points if your number is greater than 50, and it is greater than 50. So out of the, let's see, 25, 35, 40, 42 possible points, you got 30 points. Okay, so there's always going to be that step where you take a guess and then you see how you do. But then there's going to be what's called the second chance. Now that you know the rules, I'm going to let you pick a different number. And hopefully now that you know the rules, you'll be able to pick a better number this time or a perfect number this time. So let's see. First one, if your two digits add up to 7, well, what would work? Well, 16, because 1 plus 6 is 7. 25, 2 plus 5 is 7. 34, 43, 52, 61. So there's 6 possibilities from there. But we don't want to just get 2 points. We want to get all the points. So now you get 5 points if your number is odd. So out of those 6, we can get rid of all the even ones. We can get rid of the 16, the 34, and the 52. So now we're down to 3 possible answers. The next one says, if you get 10 points if your 10's digit is bigger than your 1's. So let's see, 25, is your 10's bigger? No. 43, oh yes it is. 61, yes it is. So now we're down to 2 possible answers. And then remember, you get 25 points if your number is greater than 50. So that gets rid of the 43. 43 is not bigger than 50. So if you had chosen 61 as your second chance number, you would have got 2 for adding up to 7, 6 plus 1. You would have got 5 points because your number's odd, because it's 61. Can't make 2 even piles of 61. You would have got 10 points because your 10's, the 6, is bigger than your 1's, the 1. And finally, you would have got 25 points because your number is, in fact, greater than 50. Then you would have gotten 25 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2, all 42 possible points. That's the goal for finding a perfect number, is to get all the points that you possibly can. So what I did was created this worksheet. Your teacher, I will have emailed it to your teacher, but even if I didn't, you could just take a piece of scrap paper and write these down. And what you're going to do is first you put down your guess And you can do as many as you want. I have 2-digit problems, 3-digit problems, 4-digit problems, 5-digit problems, 6-digit problems, and 7-digit problems. And again, you just put in what you think is going to be perfect, and then you check to see how many points you get. Then you're always going to get a second chance, and then see if you can get one that gets all the points. So here we go. Try again. Try to guess the perfect 3-digit number. Write it down. Okay, put your pencil down and let's see how many points you got. Again, on this one, you can get a possible of 42 points. See how many you got. Check to see if your number's even. Check to see if you have one pair of repeating digits. Check to see if you have 10's digit is greater than a 7. And then you get 25 points if you add up or get the sum of all your digits and it's less than 15. Okay, so do that and see how many points you get. Write that down on the worksheet. Now it'll be your second chance because now you know the rules. Now you can create a new 3-digit number and see if you can get all 42 points. Give that a shot. I think we have a 4-digit one. So now you put in a 4-digit number, and the idea is going to be write down your 4-digit number on your worksheet. And then put your pencil down. And now you're going to check to see, now you can get a lot of points. Let's see, 150, 175, 185, 190, possible 192 points, 192 points. And let's check your 4-digit number. Is it odd? Does it have no repeating digits? Do the tens and 10,000s digit add up to more than 12? Is your tens digit 1 bigger than your thousands digit? Is your hundreds digit even? And then add up all the digits and see if it's less than 20. If you did, you'd get all 192 points, but you probably won't on your initial guess. So figure out how many points you have and then come back. Okay, now you're going to get a second chance. Now that you know the rules, see how many points you can earn. And again, you're trying to get 192 points. Now, I'm pretty sure that there are there's definitely an answer that gets all the points. But if you want a challenge, I'm pretty sure that there's exactly 3 answers that get all the points. Maybe try to get that. And again, your teacher will have these answers when you're ready to check. Okay, now, if you want, you can try a 5-digit number. Same thing, you're gonna guess the 5-digit number. You're gonna check, see how many points you earned. Then you're gonna have a second chance. Then you're going to see if there's other ones, and there's a total of 5 answers that get all of that. Then you do the 6-digit one, and the 6-digit gives you these rules. Hit pause, see how much you get. Okay, now try filling in a number that gets all the points. I'm pretty sure that there is, that you should be able to get one that gets all the points. And then the bonus question is, can you find more? I think I found 9 numbers that got all of the points. And then finally, biggest of all, can you find the perfect 7-digit number? So just write down any number and then come back. Okay, now that you're back, you're going to check to see if you can get all 192 points. And you're just going to check your number. Does it have a 100th digit twice the 1's digit? Is your 10,000 digit half your 1,000 digit? And you go through and check and see how many points you get. Hopefully you get 192, but if you don't, you can try here. So hit pause and see if you can find an answer that fits. Okay, welcome back, and I'm pretty sure there's only one number that gets all the points. But if you get a second one, please make sure your teacher knows and tell them to email Coach K and let him know any other answers that fit all the rules and got 192 points. All right, thanks for playing the perfect Numba.